stream, man. Appreciate the alert.
All right, sports fans, welcome in, welcome in. Thanks for being here. Oh, nice. Askatil, welcome in, youngster, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Much love. Now I gotta step up my game because you're gonna be watching, right? Ladies and gentlemen, Askatil, there's a shout out. Go check that guy out. We have run a whack. Like a whack, that's a real measurement. A whack ton of keys in World of Warcraft together. I know that he runs with Astralin on Sundays. I give lots of shout outs to Astralin and Rihanna. There's those two shout outs there to both of those ladies. And he helps, he's part of that team to help it out. Just all around good guy. Heavy metal headbanger, I love it. Listen to the tunes. Go check him out. All right, let's continue on with the day. As you can see, got a couple of oh, see, I might have ripped it in against this guy, but I can't go against both of them. And when they both call, I'm behind, so it's a good fold, I think. What's the other one here? I want to make sure we get a legend in here. So underneath this one here, all those reds, all those circles, they mean each one signifies one tournament. So you can see that I've played in lots of tournaments already today. For the record, I couldn't sleep last night, so I got up about 4:30 or so. Tossed and turned in bed for about an hour. Got up at 5:30, and what's the next one? At 5:30, sat up in 5:30 and watched a couple episodes on my phone while Mrs. Frostmage was sleeping. And then actually started playing poker about 9 o'clock, so about an hour and a half ago, which is why there's so many tournaments that are in there. Yeah. So there was just a shit ton of, what was the first three? I played in a mystery bounty. Kind of like this one was a mystery bounty. It was 10 seats were given out, and I missed the seat, so I bought into it 3 times, but the seat was worth $8. So I played 3 times and I missed it all 3 times, so I just got out of it. What's this one here? Got into this one. Uh, 5 minutes into the reg thing, I guess. What's this one over here? I got a call here, right? Guess I could have folded there. That would have made way more sense. Especially when he calls, right? Call. Just better to fold the one pair. Just distracted because I'm thinking about coffee. This one here, I'm 18th out of 39. And 34 make the money. I didn't realize we were that close. It's awesome. And then this one over here, I'm 15th out of 45. And this is actually just about making it into day 2. You really want to make this day 2 here. So being 15th out of 45 is a good place to be. As you would expect. What's this? Okay, so this one here, we play down until 11 people. So I've got to still rip into it some more here. And that's it. What we got going on there? Let's see who's... Alright. Okay. I have, and just to give an update, I've got 2 socials, as I share with you lots. Down below, there's my Instagram, which is just basically all food that I cook. There's a couple of me playing trivia. My friends and I go play some trivia some nights, sometimes drink some beers, good social hangout, and rip it up. We are it's a couple weeks now, maybe even a couple months. Yeah, it's a couple months now. Excuse me. Morning up early, wow. Right? Good morning, Champagne. Good morning. Let's give a shout out to Champagne Poker as well. Champagne Poker is a fellow poker streamer. We run together on 888 Poker, which is this website. Mrs. Frostmage actually just left. She's working a half shift today. It's, when you're the boss, that's what happens. And so, Champagne, you go work for her. That's what you got to do every once in a while. I think they're on a rotation of like every 3 weeks they end up doing one weekend. So you get 3 weeks off, you work a Saturday. 3 weeks off, you work a Saturday. It's only for a couple hours. It's quick, it's easy. It's not very busy. Anyway, I have done some of my push-ups today. I have not completed all of them yet. To worry about that, as well as Mrs. Frostmage 200 on Thursday. I just did the regular hundreds yesterday. Need to hit here. Need to hit here. That's not hitting. That's problematic. I didn't realize. Yeah, got distracted. Did some stupid shit there. Probably didn't need to call that off. All right. Yeah. So by the end of today, I will have completed 1,800 push-ups, 1,800 sit-ups, and 3,600 leg flutters, which is just like a swimming kick, right? Just that's it. I usually do these things on the break. So about 10 minutes from now, I'll do another 20. I've only got 20 done this morning, so I've got a couple more to do here. But yeah, and then now back to the Instagram thing. Down below is to do 2,000 push-ups and sit-ups. What the fuck is going on here? I just totally fell off the rails on this tournament. I can't fucking believe I did that. That's right, I just swore. I can't fucking believe I just did that. Oh my gosh. Dagnabbit. Let's go down to the bottom here. Wow, I can't believe I did that. All right, focus up. Oh, this guy's on the table with me in the dark. Who's this guy? Out in 36th place. Ay, ay, ay. 182, 136. I can't. Oh, I might have to end the stream right now. What a shortest stream in the history of streams with no technical difficulties going on. Yeah. All right, that's the thing about poker, right? Is that you have to not tilt, and tilt happens, and you have to recover quickly from it. So let's just get back into it. This tournament here has this one here has 1,029 people playing in it right now. I'm at number 43 of the 729. This one 15 out of 40, and we did it. It's down to 11 players, so obviously got to lose 29 people. I'm gonna go make myself a coffee. I think that is that's gonna help here. Don't go anywhere. Right back. I guess I can wait to see what my hand is here first. Queen deuce. Fold. Okay, and I'm back. This is brewing. This is not good. Don't like any of this. We'll just check the TM Garcia. Oh, maybe it's a break going on there. Maybe that's what's happening. This is an easy fold. Nothing to lose here. And I gotta put my socks as well. I'll be right back. Little dog just looking at me going, what's going on? Where are you going? What are you doing? That's what she does that to me. So, I keep talking a lot about the funnel system, Alec Torelli's funnel system, and it makes sense that when they have this type of a hand, that they can't go backwards, right? And it's easy to see and get once you buy into what he's saying there. So I end up doubling this guy up. He's got a set of tens, flops a set of tens, and he has aces. And I'm the guy that's doing the betting here. And so when this guy jams and then this guy calls, and I've got top pair, it's just a fold. I've got a gut shot to hit here, right? This is just an easy fold. Just get out of the way. Of course I do not, and I pay it off. But all these, especially this guy right here, he was throwing a ton of shit at me earlier on, and Johnny B as well, because I end up calling them down with middle pair and bottom pair on one of these, because I'm like, no, that doesn't make sense that you would have that type of a hand. You have this type of a hand. So I called it down. And then sure enough, my hand holds up. My hand is good enough. Your diary. Giggity giggity. Right, so now he's doing the same thing. I've whiffed on all of this, but I'm not going to try and take a shot. I guess I could, but there's no reason to put yourself at risk like that. So let me get my coffee. One of the other guys I at least follow on Instagram, his name is Nathan Black. It's his handle is some sort of combination of Black Rain. But he says, like, when you get check raise on the turn, it's almost always the nuts, which is what this was. And when you get check raised on the river, it's always the nuts. So you can, now that you know that, you can just fold out your one pair of hands easily. Kings versus, who's this one? Kings versus Ace King, is that what that was? All right, Ace 5? Yeah, Kings versus Ace 5. He raised a 2 and he called it from position. Nice. Too funny.
Every Tuesday we have an Ace State Poker TV home game where one of our ambassadors or stream team members is going to come on.
This should all be going in here. Yeah. Okay, sorry, I missed that champion. I'm just getting to it now. It's just getting some water and some coffee. Okay, so So yesterday had some serious gross spots. Got tilted, so took the rest of the day off. Yes, that's a good idea, right? Self-actualization. When you know that you're tilting yourself, it's best to just kind of stop, right, and do something else. Go, like, take the day off. Take as much time off as you feel that you need, so that you're not tilting anymore. The next step on that journey is, because we play online, right? Took a tilt there. There's no reason to not take a deep breath and go, gotta get back into it. I've still got tournaments going on here. I mean, I can't afford to tilt more than one hand. When you're playing in a brick and mortar room, you can get up and walk around, right? But I totally get it. I understand. Take the time off, and I do it as well for exactly the reason you're saying here. If you know that you're tilting, take some time off. Sometimes it's just get your head back in there. All right, let's do it. We're gonna have to hit here. That is not it. But better 2 days. Had a few deep runs. Nothing great. No one did a 4 minutes. No one did a 4-minute stream recently. It's true. All right, so this is just an easy fold here, right? There's no. I mean, I have an ace. He has an ace, but he's saying that he's got a better kicker than me. So let's get out of the way. I guess if I had turned it, I'd be calling there. Probably have to call off, but there's no reason to take the risk. He's got to have a better hand than I do. So second shortest. No, I was out of that one. I was looking to see where I was at with positions, but this one here says that I'm. I'm 17th. It just hasn't updated. 17th out of 40. 11 people make the money here. What else we got over here? I am listening to 888 Poker in the background, but you know what I'm going to do is actually turn that down even further, because I don't need to. This is day 2 of some European, UK. That's right, United Kingdom Players League, Poker League, maybe. I'm not sure what all of those letters stand for. UKPL, whatever the PL is. Coventry main event, day 1. I am playing in a day 2 tomorrow, so that's good. Trying to get into this day 2. As it turns out, this one starts in like 16 days. I thought that's absolutely crazy. It's only a $2.20 buy-in. The 5,000 guarantee starts in 2 days from now. That's crazy. So I don't. On my spreadsheet, I don't go out that far. I got to remember to look that up in 2 weeks. What else do we have over here? Okay, so I can probably find one more tournament in here. I'm actually going to turn this off as well. Oh, that's no good. I got none of that with this check fold. Do I have any of this? Remember what I was trying to do now. I was trying to do something on this thing and I could not get it to go. What the frig is happening here? How come I can't get this thing to work? Right? This is close to the nuts here. Right? I would expect like a queen 10 diamonds more than anything else. Not spades, but diamonds. Anyway, there's lots of time in here as well. I'm 66 of 711. Now an hour and 50 minutes to play still. Lots of time. Lots and lots of time in this. I'm just going to fold, open fold here. Or erase fold. He limped one big and then jammed, so you can see the position. Usually it's here, like it's a one bet jam. This is such an old school play, but yeah, see, see, this is what I'm talking about. This, I can see that this happening here. This is such a, where's my clip button? I need to clip that shit. Oh, where's the clip? No, I'm gonna stay on this one for, it's a 5-minute break anyway. Probably gonna go broke on this one. He has to have an ace here, right? Yeah, he has to have an ace here. All right, it's going to be break time. I'm not going to get that clip. I'm going to have to write that down though. All right, quick break. Back in quick break. Back in 4 minutes. Right back. right, back at it. Just had to finish off my my exercises, but I was thinking about something the other day. It just kind of got to me. Someone was a bit critical, and not critical in a good way, but in a negative way. Right? Criticism to improve should be accepted. Criticism to be mean is problematic. So I was talking about, so on Thursday, Mrs. Frostmage and I went to our friend's place for dinner, which is typical of what we do on Thursdays. And I was sharing that we had to do that. I was doing 2,000 push-ups. The goal is 2,000 push-ups in the month of February, from the 1st to the 23rd, which is easy. It's doable. 100 push-ups at a time. When I was a young man, I'd also younger, about a decade or so ago, I'd heard of an athlete, a high school athlete in the U.S. somewhere. He was a wrestler, I think. Could have been a bodybuilder, but I think it was a wrestler. But his goal was to do 100 push-ups every day for the season that he was in. So this might be the same thing. Oh, pretty close to it. Yeah, there it is. Nice. Doing the same thing as 100 push-ups in the season. So he would just wake up in the morning and snap off 100 of these things. As part of my workout when I was in university, it used to be easier to do that, but not so much as you get older, right? Okay, so it got me thinking about one of the most famous poems that I know of, and I know fairly well. I don't know it off by heart, but it's "The Man in the Arena" by Teddy Roosevelt. No sweat at all, ace right away. And is not the critic, and this is a poem by Teddy Roosevelt. I mean, that's right. So take it all with a grain of salt. It is not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to, what's this one over here? The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose fate is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, who comes up short again and again. Because there is no effort without error and shortcoming, but he who actually strives to do the deeds, he who knows great enthusiasms, the great devotions, who spends himself in a worthy cause. Spends himself in a worthy cause, who at the best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement, and who at the worst, if he fails while daring greatly, so that his place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who neither know victory nor defeat. Right? So people are hesitant. When we went to our friend's place, Mrs. Frostmage and I went to our friend's place on Thursday. I did 100 push-ups during my normal stream, during the breaks, and then I also did 100 push-ups later on that night because I wanted to do those with Mrs. Frostmage. And part of it was to catch up on some of it behind. So right now my goal is to do 100 a day. I wasn't feeling well a couple of weeks back, so I missed 5 days. So I had to catch up. Right? So I just kind of knocked out another 200 day, and another 200 day. And I've actually knocked out another one on Thursday. I knocked out another 200 days. So I'm only 200 behind. By the end of today, I will have completed 1,800 push-ups, 1,800 sit-ups, and 3,600 leg flutters. So I only have 200 days to go, which is pretty easy when you just break it down. So I started doing some push-up, sit-ups at our friend's place. And she just kind of looked at me and said, "That's cheating." It's like, what? Well, you have to touch your chest to the floor. So I guess I was about that far off the floor doing these things, right? And I just kind of, yeah, you're right. But would you like to come down here and show me how it's done? She said, and she corrected herself as well, right? Fairly quickly, to her credit. She said, but you're cheating. You're not going all the way down. She said, oh, but I guess you are doing it, and I'm not at all. So I'm like, yeah, did you want to come show me how it's done? Well, I guess I am. Right. So that was good for her to recognize that. So she was being critical of the actions instead of encouraging of the actions. Instead of being encouraging of the actions. But she recognized that she was being critical and stopped herself fairly quickly, which is good. It's huge. It's awesome. So your champagne poker, sometimes you're feeling a little bit down. I know you're recovering from some injury, and it's tough. But you heard me say the whole way, as a cheerleader, this is it. Get out there. Good for you. Do it. You got this. Right? You want to surround yourself with people like that, I think. People that lift you up. People that support you and help you achieve the goals that you have. We talked a little bit about this, about mentorship and things like that. You want to surround yourself with people that do that, that encourage you, that are critical, but it's to encourage. Like, criticism can be good, right? Hey, you're doing a fantastic here. You got 30 push-ups. My running coach asked me when I told him I was doing this 2,000 push-up challenge, as well as sit-ups and these leg flutters. And he's like, "What's the purpose of doing that? Like, why are you doing that?" I said, "Because it'll help with the strength training for the Olympic distance triathlon that I'm running." I said, "Oh yeah, that makes sense, of course." Is this guy saying? You fucking bastard. That's funny over here, right? It's not the critic that matters, but the man that's in the arena whose face is marred with blood and sweat and toils to get the job done. That's the guy that's important. Trust that guy. I was my running coach. He likes to throw lots of shit. We just have this banter back and forth. He was critical, or he was saying someone. He's a Winnipeg Jets fan, by the way. For you non-hockey fans, that's a NHL team in Canada. He's a huge fan of that. He likes sending me all the time, saying, "Hey, they're in first place in the league, in the division." In the division and the league. Like, that's fantastic. And something else came up there where Carolyn, I don't know her last name, she's one of the female hosts. And I'm like, who is she? He's like, "You're such an asshole. She's got Olympic gold medals, she's got this." And like, in wiffle ball? What? So he sent this to me and I laughed. So he says, "You talk to me when you got some Olympic medals." I'm like, wait, let's just hold on a second here. Just back the bus up. Are you saying the only way that you can have an opinion and a valued opinion on it is if you have an Olympic medal? What does she know about NHL hockey? She doesn't know anything about NHL hockey. Why would you be sending that out? Like, why would you think that's going to count? Just, I thought it was funny. I laughed. Because he was just so adamant. He was just so upset by it. Like, dude, she doesn't know shit about NHL hockey. She's never played one game in the NHL. Why are you ripping into me on this? Now, don't get me wrong. By that logic, most people can't speak to it. Right? It's really tough for Kevin Bieksa to talk about the effort that it takes to win a Stanley Cup. If that is the measure, is that you have to have it in order to speak intelligently about it. Kevin Bieksa doesn't have an Olympic medal or an Olympic gold medal. No, a Stanley Cup, not an Olympic medal. Kevin Bieksa actually might have. Kevin Can be extra. Does he have siblings? His wife, Katie. He's married for. Oh, wow, good for him. He's married like 17 years. Good for him. Fugly, like that. That's a good one. I'm gonna lose all my chips here. Does he have University Moose, Vancouver Canucks? Does he have month into after called broken legs? Anaheim Ducks. Swept conference finals against Nashville, who defeated the Ducks. Let's back this up. Let's find out. Stanley Cup wins. Kevin BX has spent 10 seasons with Vancouver from this time to this time, making 7 separate playoff appearances during tenure, including the 2011 Stanley Cup run, where they finished second again. The Sting, because Vancouver's never won the Stanley Cup, right? So Kevin BX has not won. The Stanley Cup. So if my coach is bitching, saying the only way to that you could have an intelligent opinion on is if you won the Stanley Cup. Okay, what? BX how about Olympics? As he played for Team Canada. Wait, no, he Kevin and Francesco Bieksa. What the deuce? Why is this on here? Team Canada Olympic Committee. Bieksa named to captain. I've been very active in keeping up on it. That's excellent. That is phenomenal. Good for you. You should do that. Right? It's good for you. And tonight's a big game. I did not put my jersey. I was actually going to go work out, but when I was doing my push-ups and I came back, I didn't grab my jersey. It's much too hot, right? Wearing a jersey and doing the push-ups, sit-ups, and leg flutters, and then come back here. But I will put it on here in a bit. I promise. What's going on over here? Kevin Bieksa named captain of Canada's national men's team for the 2014 IHF hockey for the Hockey Worlds, which opens on the Belarus. Okay, so he does have an Olympic gold medal, though. Right? Canada versus US, the 2010 Olympics gold medal. Bieksa tells a funny story. Let's listen to this. It's a minute long here. Ryan Kessler goal. Kessler's out of Vancouver, by the way. Oh, that's not what I thought this was. I'm sorry. The exit tells a funny. Does interview as Ryan Kessler. Nice. A reporter mixes up Bieksa and Kessler. Connects Bieksa does the interview as Ryan Kessler because they're both from Vancouver, right? That's too funny. All right. Anyway. Nothing there. Get out of the way. Giggity giggity. And this one over here, 17. So encourage. That's what it's about. The man that's in the arena. That's the one that's important. So just because people are bitching and moaning at you, get out there. Just do it. You'll be okay. As a aspiring runner, I guess, my Instagram feed is filled with all sorts of running stuff. So lots of young peoples are running, male, female. They run in teams, they run in groups, triathlon stuff, all sorts of running things, right? One of which is two guys that said, "Hey, I just came back from the marathon." He's like, out of breath, a little bit sore. He says, "Like, it's fantastic. What position did you come in?" I said, I don't know, like 289th. You seem pretty excited for a guy that plays 289. How many people were there? I don't know. 2,000, 3,000? Why? You didn't even win? Why are you so excited? Dude, because I finished the marathon. Right? So when people are saying, "You're running a marathon?" Yeah, so is it hard? Have you run one? No? Then shut up. Right? Why I keep my medals over here and my bibs. More importantly, on the back of my bibs, right down my times. Because it's tough to keep those things straight. That's it right there. Unofficially, 101.23. Officially, it was 108.13. What does that mean? Well, I missed the fucking turn. The turn goes this way, and I kept running. I ran an extra kilometer. So while everyone else was running a 10K, I ran an 11K. And I got to the end, I was just, it took me a full minute I was on tilt. It took me a full minute to get my head back in the game and just get it done. Just get it done. Doesn't matter. 108, that's okay. Just get it done. And that's what I did. So I turned around and ran back the other way, ran across, and my coach was 300 meters away. He was cheering me on and encouraging. And you got this. You're just about there. 400 meters. Sprint it up. Finish hard. And I did. I still had lots in the gas tank after running 11K when everyone else ran 10. So, but don't let people dissuade you. Get in there. All right, I gotta get this other thing up here as well. Ask Teal's still going hard here. He's got so many tunes, so many kills he's trying to get in there. What's this one? I gotta try and get another tournament in here. So 1 second here. See if we can get an ad in as well, because I don't. Oh, looks like we run one already. I'm 14th of 29. 11 make the money on this one, right? So still got a little bit of time to go here. This one over here, it's an hour and a half. So again, still lots and lots of time. Let's see if we can find another tournament to get into. Late reg is going on. When's this one start? Starts at an hour. Ooh, Huey. Mystery Bounty starts in 18 minutes. Probably won't play that one. What's this one? It's gotta be a tournament in here. Late Reg, Hyper, London Poker Fest. Need something with about 30 minutes. PLO? Should we jump into a PLO tournament? I haven't played a PLO in forever. Sorry, we're gonna have to hit to win this one. Oops, where is it? This one. I'm gonna have to hit this one. That's pretty good. So we will lead on that because the king is good for us. We also have a double gutter as well as, right? Any 8, any queen, and any club. If the club comes, ideally, that's one of the clubs we're looking for. And we're out of that one because that's what happens. All right. And we're off to the next one. Not that one. This one. This is the only one we have going on right now. Nice hand, nice hand. What was this one? Well, we gotta get into this one now. It's the only one we got left. 71. We finished in 28th place. Okay, and this one's a Grand Prix 8 max. Grand Prix. Okay, this one. And then table 3, table 1, I guess. Just putting the table up here so I can watch both things. So then I will write down all that information. 1 second. It's not the Daily Legends. It is the Grand Prix. Grand Prix. It's an 8 max. 8 max PKO 1K guaranteed, and it's a 330 buy-in. And there are currently some people in here. 168 runners right now. So let's 168 runners. So let's check it out. Let's see how we do here. Maybe we can find another one. It's an 8 max coming up in 7 minutes, which we'll get into as well. This is the deep stack. It's a $300 guarantee. It's not as good, but we'll take it. There's 20 in here. All right, that starts in 6 minutes. So that's good. We got 3 tournaments on the go. Rip it up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, someone lost their dog. I think what they mean is that their dog has passed. I think that's what they mean. I thought it was just lost out in the field somewhere, or whatever the case may be, but that is not it. No, that sucks. Talamir over here is playing fairly aggressive. Small blind, big blind. Boom, we hit that, so we're gonna lose a ton of money, I think. We like to see that. Got pocket queens. Nice hand, nice hand. We're just calling because it's all in here, right? Yeah, that'll work. So he's got to have set here. Yeah, that'll work. Yay for us. Look at all those chips that are coming our way. I'll get a knockout here. It's a first bounty of the day. Let's take a look, see where we're at with this. That puts us into 5th place. It's the 3rd tournament, and that was what, 2 hands, 3 hands, some shit like that. What are you gonna do? They both have each other's outs, and they both hit it on the hit it on the turn again. It's awesome. Let's find his guy here. Okay, where are we at? Let's come back over this other one. Giggity, giggity. Giggity. Oh, let's get an ad in there. Gotta do this ad sometimes. This here, 82nd. Oh, look at that. Oops, you can't look at that because I haven't got the table up yet. Let me get the table up here. It's this one, I think. All right, so we should have 3 tables up here. Here's a yellow one. Let's see what my note was. So in November, he's played 1,130 tournaments. He's down $87, right? And you can see that he's playing too like above his bankroll, and you can see that by the type of sawtooth motion of his bankroll. Winning bankrolls have that seesaw up and down, up and down, up and down, but they go this way. Losing bank players go this way, and if with enough tournaments, it'll look like a straight line. Right? If you shark scope me, you can see mine. It goes flat, 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 spikes, flat, flat, flat. And the top, it's now starting to drop a little bit because of that sawtooth thing that we're just talking about. Dear diary. I got some history with this guy. A bunch of times we've been raised in the... Right, we'll just take it down there. Out of position, so we want 3 times a bet. I was going to go 9, but 3 is good enough. Still got an hour to go in this tournament, by the way. An hour and 20 minutes before the rebuy's over. King high flush draw. These make great second best hands. We have ace deuce on the other table. Just get out of the way. Straight draw some sort that hits on the river, or 2 pair. Isn't ace 10 maybe? That's reasonable. Oh, didn't update this. I think we're out of that one and into one more. Take a quick look at my sheet for the day. 3, 4, 5. What does it say there? 5. Maybe it's that. Yeah, I've missed one. There we go. So we got 11 tournaments on the day. This is a good hand to have, right? This is pretty good. I'm told this is like the second best starting hand in poker. So we're going to put some chips in here. Not folding this. Over here we are out of position. We'll just fold out of the way. Yeah. Good fold. Yes. We're going to put some pressure on this guy here for limping this. Well, that's probably pretty good. All right, well, snap it. He snaps it in there, right? So this is usually a bluff, but we're not folding. Dear diary. That'll work, right? He has to hit. He's got lots of outs here for sure. And we never feel bad about this because that's what we want. He's got an inferior hand and he has to hit to win, and he happened to hit to win. See, and I love that he throws the shit there as well, right? Where are we at? Because now he hits the flop, right? So before, there's 6 cards because he can only hit the queen and he can only hit the 5, and it's condition. There's the condition of logic. Once you figure out what causation and correlation are, it's you learn what is the difference between necessity and sufficient. Is it sufficient to win with Queen 5 there against my hand? No, it's necessary to hit those 6 cards. So he has to hit 2 of the 6 cards. He can't win with just 1 of the 6 cards. He has to hit 2 of the 6 cards. And so when he turns it, I mean, when he sees the flop, he's got all sorts of cards there, right? He's got 5 outs as it turns out, because he can hit any queen, and he hit the queen, so he's got 2 queens remaining, and he has 3 5s remaining, so he can hit any combination of those things. When he turns it, then he gets more outs. But at the end of the day, I still have more cards than he does, because if he doesn't hit the 5. Right, if he doesn't hit the, what is this? So he's got 3 on that side, 3, 4 on this side, 4 on the other side. He's losing. So anyway, just keep going. Trudge along, trudge along. So good. And follow it up with a big glass of water. Now this is one of the best situations we can have here, because we've raised 3 hands and we've shown one of these losing hands. We showed the kings and we lost to the kings of the runner. But now we've raised 3 hands in a row, which now it just absolutely looks stinky. This guy's not going to be able to get away from this. Now he's just going to be, what the fuck, right? So if he's got, and that's a snap. Well, we don't need to bet that much. We're not folding, right? Not folding. Dear diary. So this is the same thing again, right? Same. It's okay. He snap called it off, but that we don't get upset. We don't get mad at that. I hope he throws more stuff though. That'd be awesome. Yeah, and he did throw it again. I love it. He has to call, or he has to hit to win. I don't. This is why you don't play shitty hands like this. The ace, less than ace 5 is one of those hands. And I'm willing to lose thousands and thousands of dollars to this guy if he just continues to play the same way. I'm going to funnel so much money into this guy. And as long as this guy's in this tournament, I'm going to buy into this tournament. But he won't make it far in this tournament. Excuse me. I love it. Love it. Let's rebuy into that tournament. Oops, what has happened there? Oh, my thing just reloaded. That's what it is. Sorry about that. Okay, so this deep stack micro 2K, it's 3 in this one, and there's 1,439 people in this tournament right now. Nice hand, nice hand. Undead over there, 233 Grand Prix. What's this one? It's 44 in this bottom one. And this other Grand Prix, there's 235. So there's gonna be lots in this one. Jenny Mocha's in there. Excuse me. Lots of time in this tournament. Lots and lots of time. Oh, you know what happened here? Got bumped out of my tournament. There's only 2 tables, so that's no good. With that should be good, right? We're in position on this one. We're in position, so we'll throw some chips on that. Small blind, big blind, limp, right? Those typically are not strong hands. I guess if the guy comes over the top, I'd have to fold here with my 1 pair, but he's just calling here. So again, he could have aces, kings, but he typically doesn't want to let this guy in here for cheap. So he's got 4-5, he's got pocket 2s, pocket 3s. All of those are reasonable. So we'll just make another C bet here because we hit our ace. It's not wanting to scare this guy off. Gonna lead for 1 then, I guess? I mean, I don't know. Nice hand, nice hand. We have the same hand and he leads. Goes runner, flush. Same hand, runner, flush. So that's just the way it goes. But I know where I'm at with it, right? I never fear the runner, flush part, right? Because people don't call with 1 card there with it to go runner. They don't do that. It's usually some other thing that they have, and they back into that. If they have 6-4 with 2 clubs on there, 6-4 in their hand, 6-4 clubs, and there's 2 clubs on board, so they're drawing to the club draw, and then it goes runner. That is like runner straight. That makes sense because you can't get rid of the guy because he's on a flush draw. That makes sense. But people don't look at that thing that have 6-4 with all high cards and go, I hope it has runner possibilities. And you hear streamers and people say, oh, I've got backdoor, this, that. Those guys are idiots. Don't listen to those guys. Because you're not calling off on that. You may hit it on the turn, then you say, well, I got some possibilities here as well. But again, to go runner, to have 2 of 1 suit in your hand and not any other draw on board, is 4%. So when you play that hand 100 times, you're going to lose 96 of those. So I was just waiting to make sure it is there, right? But he leads for 1 to defend, and so I push back at him twice, right? Because I know. Yeah, we both have the ace jack, it's queen, and the diamond. So he's playing the same hand that I'm playing. Right, ace jack. What's this? This is crap over here, right? Let's get out of the way of that. Don't want any more cards, and I want to put him to the test here. Lots of play here. What is happening over here? Can't beat anything over here, so we're just going to check it. Yeah, can't beat anything, so we'll just check it down. So this is another thing, right? Let's take a quick look at this guy's hand. He hits it on the river. Now he's ahead. I mean, I get it, I understand that. But the board here is 6, 7, 8, 9, right? He has the straight, and he gets no value out of it. The very best play, I believe, is just play your hand forward, right? In a straightforward manner. You're not going to get any more chips out of me, right? As you saw, I mean, I swung and I missed, so I'm not leading out here, right? So yeah, the only way more money goes in there is if he puts it in there and puts me to the test. But he's looking to check raise, right? And I can't call it down. I got none of that. So this is what it is, right? So just play your hand in a face-up fashion. The player pool is just so bad, you'll be okay. You'll do just fine with it. So I mean, how much value is he getting out of here, right? They say you get 2 streets of value, and it's true, because on the river, like that, if you don't have a flush, you can't call, right? And it's more in a cash game than not. But just winning through sheer aggression doesn't work, right? Because someone like me is just that doesn't make any sense at all. All right, so this, he left. Oh, maybe I got moved to a new table. That's what it is. This is under the gun, so this could potentially be a big hand here. Ace, we got this. Oh no, this is the same guy. Yeah, this is the same guy. I mean, if he got us, he got us. Right? He got us. So he called me down with King 8 suited, right? And so I just bet at him every single street. He called, he bet 1 into the pot, and I raised him. He bet 1 on the turn, and I raised him. He bet 1 on the river, and I raised him. If you got me, you got me. Maybe he didn't lead out on the river. But either way, still not folding there, right? We got lots of play in this one still. We got like it goes until the end of level 6, so we're 2 minutes away from halfway mark. Lots of time there. We've got an hour left in this one as well. Oh, that escalated real quick on this one. Raise. Or he led, raise. He back jammed all in. Yeah, this is kind of what I was expecting there as well. It's either a set or a straight. Over here, I'm just pushing back against Tal. He likes having lots of cards in there. And then we get rid of this guy. You should lead here. Dear Diary. And if I could show it, I would show the bluff here, but that's exactly what I was looking to do. I do believe I'm the small blind here. And he lit out, so this has to be like ace-king type hand. And that's a snap call. So this is, all these chips are all in here. Same. So he's trying to do the same thing again. I like it. I like this guy. I'm going to look this guy up, actually. Let's use a shark scope on this guy. So you're going to see a lot. Like this will be a losing poker player. Right? How do I know that? Because he's calling wide with all sorts of hands that he can only win if he hits it. Right? 2 hands that he's chopping there, which he shouldn't be calling off, but he does. Code 44. Yeah, so here it is. This is exactly what I said. So make sure we've got the date in here. 24. Shark Scope says that this player has played 316 tournaments. Unfortunately, he is down. He's down $33. So it's not as bad as I thought it was. But he has one major win here. He is down $43 or something like that. We're calling this. He's down $43 and he wins 38. To put him in the plus column, and then he just loses, and it's that seesaw thing, that sawtooth all the way down. One big win. For $38. Get out of the way of this one. Excellent. Excuse me. And we're making the mark accordingly. We got nothing over here, so we'll get out of the way of this one as well. 4-5 suited. That's not good hands. Let's get another ad in there. 4-5 worked out well here. Small blind, big blind. And we have a piece of that, so that's good. We have a pair and a flush draw, or a straight draw. Chop on the other one. Let's get out of the way of these two other ones. No, not expecting to have a queen here, but it's better for his range that he hit that than ours. I guess it's going to be all in here. Yeah, I guess we would have hit the river, but I mean, we can't take that risk, right? Nice hand, nice hand. Charles Meach, we got some history with him as well. Oh, 888 Poker is still going on over there. Pal World, everyone's playing this Pal World. It's like a survival game of some sort. I've never played it. I had to go look it up because I'd never heard of it before. Still don't know what it is, but... Okay, let's get this out of the way. So we're in position. We're going to put some incredible pressure on Tal here, and the fact that we hit this is pretty good. So it's okay that he wins these small little pots. You just want to make sure that you're getting your share, right? And taking some big pots from the guy. What's the last one? So under the gun, 3.5. We won 72,000 chips off of that. Right, so that's 72,000 is good. That's a lot of chips. Keep her going. Get her done. We got pocket queens here. That's a pretty good hand. It's a good starting hand. We're like just never folding this, by the way. So we're going to put a lot of chips into this pot here. That's a nice hand. 6. Oh, 6 would have been so sweet there. So it doesn't change the action here because all those chips are going to go in there. Love this guy's play. Just love it. Just throw it all in there pre-flop. How did that just escalate so quickly? I'm just looking at this last hand here because Tal is the under the gun player, or sorry, is the big blind. Fold. It was a 4,500, 14,000, all in, all in. So he snap called this. Oh my god, that's awesome. With a queen 5 suited, chunks it in there. Queen 5 offsuit, chunks it in there. It's beautiful. And I expected this to happen here. This is a really good play here because he's just trying to ISO for the bounty. There's nothing wrong with that, right? But while I can call off a third of my stack for this, there's no reason to take this risk. This should be raising, calling all in is what it is. Because the only reason to call is because this guy's going to do this. Right? Oh, look at that. Flop 2 pair. Oh, and river, bigger full house. Flop 2 pair, he hits a 2-outer and then gets I rivered the full house. I love it. Love it. We expect Tal to have some sort of play here, but oh, that's not what I was expecting him to do there. Gecko's going to call this. We're going to be all in on the turn here. Apparently it's break time. How about them apples? Go get your push-ups done, your sit-ups, your jumping jacks. Get those all done. And meet me back here. go make sure you fill up your water as well. Hydrate, stay hydrated. I will see you back here in 4 minutes. 4 minutes, right back. All right, back at it, guys. Back at it. And this is 2. This is 3. Just because I see there's only 2 tables up there. This one I think is the right one. 3. All right, let's get her done here. None of that's going to cut it. All right, let's chunk it in there. I will rebuy into this tournament. It's lots of time still. Oh, I still have chips. Either way, still going to buy into this one again. Champagne Poker, are you still here? I was thinking a little bit about this just a couple minutes ago while I was doing my exercises. Because, you know, what else are you going to do? Which day? Oh, I forgot to run an ad. Oops, sorry about that. I did go and put my my jersey on. Nice hand, nice hand. Re-enter. Ace 3. Pocket 6s. Go down in flames. I am going to rebuy into this tournament. This is a 10 tournament. So put it in there already. It's 88. And then this one is 1685. So it's actually 330 is what it is. He never has any of that, but that's, you know. He doesn't know that he's doing that. Yeah. Anyway, got distracted there. What's this one? Okay, I think this guy was talking to me. I'm not sure, but I mean, again, the important piece is not to respond to these things, right? They're trying to goad you into it, and if you get into a pissing contest, now to type in here or throw shit back at the guy or whatever the case may be, it's taking you off of your game. And your game is to extract chips out of this guy, and all of them, right? And if you're doing anything other than that, you're probably making an error. Oh, sorry. I meant to ask if Champagne Poker is still here. Or find out if Champagne Poker is still here. If not, I can certainly send... you're here? Okay. So we were talking the other day via Discord. I did send you a link. Ironically, it was the day after we had talked about this. And the FinTrack thing. which is the basically it's Canada's response to banking, right? The international banking and money laundering and things like that. FinTrack is a thing that you have to take when you work in a casino. All right. So that being said, I was thinking about. I think the answer, or a better answer, is to reach out to 3 people. The first one would be Matt Staples. He lives in downtown Calgary. Jordan Banfield, who is one of the guys for 888 Poker, who lives in South Calgary. He lives about 2 or 3 kilometers away from here, from where I live. And then Kevin Martin, Kmart. So between those 3 guys, they're all professional or quasi-professional poker players, right? Jordan Banfield's the only guy that I know for sure that has a job outside of poker. He works as a bartender, and he says that he works as a bartender. So he derives a large portion of his income from poker, but not all of it. Whereas the 2 other guys, Jordan Banfield and Kevin Martin, derive all of their income, that I'm aware of anyway. They derive all of their income from playing poker. So that being said, I would reach, and I'll do this as well, but I'm sure you can do the same thing. Reach out to these guys and just ask them, like, do you guys have any problems withdrawing your funds out of the system? Because oops, where did my thing go? Sorry, my other table went. Come on, little mouse. 2001 here. Right, so this could be a big hand as well, right? Small blind, big blind, under the gun raise. So this is a limp raise. Just watching this one here. Under the gun, limp raise. Right, so I'll just fold this. There's no reason to call on this. All right, anyway, so Matt Staples plays on 888, right? He's got a home game. He's got lots of funds on here. He's made $250,000 or more, about the 300,000 range. He says that's what his bankroll is. Now, it's not all liquid cash, of course, by his own admission, but he must have been able to pull money out of party poker, no problem. The question is, how did he do it? Right? That's for our viewers. That's the question. I would just reach out to him. How did you do that? We play on the same site as you, and we played against you, and yada yada yada. I haven't played against him here, by the way. So how did you do it? Let's find out. So there's 3 Calgary-based poker players that derive all or a large portion of their income from poker online. This is the idiot end of the straight. This is a fold. I would not put this guy on a flush here. I do think he has a queen though, which is why I'm folding there. If I had a queen, I would call here as well. I would not fear him having a straight. Right? If he had a flush draw, he raised pre-flop. This guy led, he re-raised. He's got that draw. He would lead out, or he should be c-betting on that flop because he's the aggressor. Right? So that's why I say I don't think he has a flush there. I would call him down if I had a flush, or if I had the queen. But the 7 is not going to be good enough. This could very well be an ace queen hand, but never the ace queen of hearts. Maybe one or the other, but never both. It's this one. Still got some time to go over here. So what do you think about that? Do you think that that's a reasonable course of action? Something to think about at least. I do follow. Oh, Faz is on. Nice. All right, we listen to Faz in the background here. Queen Deuce is not going to be good enough.
I actually put more on your plate.
Yeah, I could probably do that. Yeah, again, I'm just throwing it out there. I mean, I don't know what the answer is, but I mean, there's 3 peoples that
You still need one.
can do that, right?
No on assault. What's his name? Is Xantia an alt? Wait, why did my Q go away? No. What item level were you, Xantia? Because I didn't see anyone in the queue that was the right item level. See, 470 is normally what I... So let me remind you. So 470 is normally my minimum to get in here. I make exceptions sometimes for maybe a class we need, like a Warlock or a Mage buff, something like that, right? But usually it's 470, and the reason I make it like that is so we can just clear the place, right? No one likes coming in here and not being able to clear it, right? So I made that rule so we can actually, you know, clear heroic.
Just keep going along here.
Bring in a bunch of people at 455 and 460. It kind of.
There's Jordan Banfield right now, actually.
Struggle. All right. You can struggle. You can struggle even with what we bring. Case in point, when we get the Smolder on. Yeah, Tendril for some reason has been an issue for us too, and I'm not sure why.
Let's come back over to this one. I'm just listening to the conversation here. This is going to be a big hand here, by the way.
I don't know if I like that.
This isn't necessarily, but this is.
Struggle with Gnarl.
Right?
Yeah, no one takes their bombs out. Everybody gets really cool. Just stay in melee. You know,
Yeah,
fun
get
time.
that mage buff in here, Rograt. Alright, let's see. What are we missing as far as buffs go? I don't think we're missing anything now.
We don't have a rogue.
Oh, no rogue. Were you a rogue? Tiger? If you're a rogue, I'll let you in.
Also no evoker buff.
Evokers, whatever.
Let's see what we got. Got your first cash in 4 days? That's huge. That's awesome.
Tiger.
Matt won't tell me. I believe I've asked him before, and JB I could try.
Yeah, pretty much. I guess you were talking about. Make sure you guys have flasks too. I like to see everyone with flasks on. You know the law.
Boom. What are you thinking over there? What are you thinking?
Yeah, I'm locked out. Remember, I killed it. I was on the DK when we killed it earlier.
A DeBear fan, welcome in, youngster. Welcome in. How you doing today?
I'm going non-verbal. The rest of the run.
Ooh, that got a shout out for sure. That moved me up there. Calling that off moves me up to seventh place in this tournament.
On my monk, he didn't let me in. By the way, my monk is now 455 item level. He's coming up. All right.
The uptick here is that
he has 4-piece now. All right, who's not ready?
Well, I knew like
Rose, you there?
he doesn't have that, right? What is he trying to
Rose, you there? Go ahead and lust on full.
show that he's got? It doesn't make any sense.
No.
So it was that funnel thing, right?
Yeah, I know. He's like I said, he's coming up.
Over here,
Yeah,
we
that monk is
are
now, 15 item levels
chugging it
higher
all
than
in
I
there.
saw it, and he's on the come up now.
We hit the turn, but I mean outside of that. The Bear Fan is a fellow streamer, as well as he
Emo
belongs
mode
to
only,
the
Kaz? I'm not that cool.
Good Cause Crusader group.
Who's golden?
I'm going to be going broke here. Good Cause Crusader group. They raise funds for various good causes, right? Good Cause Crusaders. Like St. Jude's Hospital, for example. And there's other like causes. Go check him out. There's a bunch of people that belong to that, right? Lulu Kitchen Party out of Edmonton. She belongs to that group.
It's
Chef
okay. They end up
Steve,
popping out at the end.
Get Crumb Fresh, and others. Go check these guys out. They're solid for sure. The Bear Fan and I run a lot in World of Warcraft. My question to the Bear Fan, and certainly send me
Not
a
our best
message
performance with damage.
offline
Not
or whatever the
that
case may
either.
be. If you don't
I
feel
think the
comfortable.
lowest we've gotten.
Are you like Faz is running right now?
Actually, I don't remember
Not
what
running
the
with
lowest
Faz
we've
today.
gotten on heroic is.
In fact, I don't think I've seen you in there the last couple of weeks.
Remember to stand in these circles, guys.
Again, it's none of my business,
and,
but it's
Elric's
it's
a
okay.
little
I don't
bit
need to know. I
behind.
don't need to hear.
Over there.
I just was curious about it.
Looked like you were by yourself. I was like, what the hell?
We really want
Remember to go
to
back and stand
play
in the
it
circles when
somewhat
I come
safe
back
here.
out
We've got another
and kick his ass.
20 minutes or so to go on this. So I mean, this is I raised and then he's raising here in position. It's just easy enough to get out of the way. These guys have to put on there. I've got lots of chips, so I'm just going to fold out of the way.
Who's Golnada? Who's Golnada on my friends list? Is that anyone? Who is?
You've asked Matt Staples
No,
about
it's not telling
pulling
me.
funds off
It
of
just says friend.
Party Poker, and you wouldn't share.
But that name doesn't look familiar.
Doing well, thank you. Just farming while I wait to kill a Farrak better. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. My two mages. I'm actually just I need a Farrak kill on both of them as well for the week.
Let's pass the.
We're just having such a rough time yesterday.
Hey, Rookie, hey, Rooses. What are your guys' names? If you guys are 470 or above, I'll absolutely invite you. But try to keep it at 470 to make sure we get a nice clear. You know.
Yeah, I was having such a tough time. I'm gonna actually turn off.
Yeah, pretty
poker.
much. I'm trying to get a rogue in here, so.
Just got too many screens
again.
and streams
What's up?
going on in the background here.
Hey, man, what's going on? You're locked down.
Whitey's up here. Slurpus. This is the number 2 in the tournament, by the way.
Yeah, item level's fine.
Raise and then a call. This
I'm
is not going to be good enough. I'm just going to fold to get out of the
0.94
way.
feels bad. Yeah, man, I'm sorry about that. That's you know, rules are rules, right? Gotta draw the line somewhere. No, I'm just kidding. What's your name? Come on.
Get out of the way. Can't hit the ace. Can't hit the 8.
Res those
Just
two
get out of the way.
and,
Easy
get a
peasy.
summoning stone up. We'll get locked down in here. That's you, rookie. You're a golden auto.
Should be a
Alright,
big
come on.
raise.
Are you enhanced by chance? Because we can make an
It's
enhancement.
a min raise,
for you. And also,
re-raise,
I get to
2 callers
Yeah,
here, so
we
this should be a big
more
raise here.
spots, So
You would never expect either one of these two guys to have aces or kings.
yeah, we can always swap. Like I can swap to my healer and stuff, so we can make it happen. I'm 459. Yeah, 459. Sorry, that's just not good enough.
So he's got to have it all here, right? I wasn't paying attention. I should have bet like
See a rogue, is that
12.8
Momochi
here.
Dion.
Give this guy every opportunity to go all in which would put pressure on this guy. But I have top 2, so I'm not
See,
folding.
That's just a little too low.
If they have a set, they got me.
Where are you? Yeah, you. You guys. 447. What the fuck? I like, you know.
Right?
You could have made.
Dear
an argument
diary,
for yourself if you were
giggity,
like
giggity.
465, but
So
guys, oh my god.
it hits. I'm glad that they hit that hand. I mean.
By the way, I do a
I'm not
run
sure what
every
to say
Wednesday
here.
and Saturday, so maybe that's what I do. Maybe I do a raffle for someone to bring in whatever the fuck they want. Would that be fun?
Long story, messenger. Yeah,
Naughty
yeah.
Mike, your Muggle
I
Mayhem.
get it. I
Look,
understand.
Muggle Mayhem's doing it right.
That's why I
That was the
don't want to
correct
push
item.
too hard.
Come
Yeah,
on,
it's
Muggle,
none of my
you did it
business. I
right.
don't need
You
to know,
win.
but etc.
Get Muggle in here.
You know how to get a hold of me. We can talk.
Is that guy in
Yeah,
LA?
I'll send you a message as well.
You're almost
so you have
there.
Okay, so we flop
Lorien or Zero Totem. Let's see.
flush
Lorien?
draw.
All right, you're lucky.
We
I need a
turn
rogue.
a
All
straight
right, that's
draw.
The last invite. Sorry, guys. Lorien
Still got lots
lucky.
of
We're getting them
outs
in.
here. I mean, we'll bet that on it.
By the way, guys, if you come to this run, I expect you to bring flasks, and I expect you to bring consumables.
Ace Queen versus Ace
and I
Queen on
do
the other
check.
table. There's no reason for him to have that, so we'll
Oh
just
yeah, and if you're not enchanted, I randomly inspect people. It really
we'll
really
throw
grinds my
some
gears
out
if
there.
you
Maybe not a
show up
whole
without
one.
a
If
leg
he
in
check
your hand.
raises, then he'll get it all, but we should be okay here. He has to have a king, right?
All right, so we have a.
Yeah.
What's the?
He has to
what
have
are
a
the
king.
best things to put in a? God damn it! Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the leaf.
Nice, nice.
That should be fine.
We got top pair on this
Hold
one. We'll throw 5 at it. Just
Yeah, you
got
better have
pot,
sockets on the
snap
deck
call.
too. That
Yeah,
grinds
so
my
now I got a
gears.
hit
It
here
goes
for
down
sure.
Like 18 item levels if you do that.
Does that mean if I'm like, 452, but I have all those sockets, I'm 470?
No.
You check the ace because people play shitty aces
Remember,
all
if
the
you
time.
guys
Any
get
ace,
those,
any place,
spears
right?
on you, just pop a little
We're just
cooldown.
gonna
Pop one of
fold
your
out.
1 minute or so.
We
There's
have
no
to
reason
hit
to
here,
hold it.
right? It's just not good
Oh,
enough.
also, I
He
forgot
hits
to
it,
say,
it's fine.
odds are going to soak first, and groups 1 and 2 are going to
All right,
soak
so
over the,
we'll do the
first
exact
one
same thing that
usually,
we
so sorry, I'm
did
just so
before.
used to it.
Squeeze
That'll
game.
be blue.
Played against him before as well.
Try not to crowd
Let's
too much.
let's
here,
Google
but
him
whatever.
or Shark Scope. Him.
1 and 2, can you guys go to blue?
Squeeze game party
I'll
poker.
step over here with you. I'll go over here with the crew.
Pressure on here. He didn't even miss a beat. I guess we have to hit here.
Yeah, damn right. That's the people that were over there doing the right thing. Healers seem pretty solid today. That makes me happy.
Right, look at that.
Seeing solid
Let's
heals.
avoid 3 outs, and we get another one there. So that's good. We'll take that one as well.
All right, remember, odds
Oops.
are going to soak
I
first here,
totally
guys.
screwed that up.
You guys are way out there.
And he's back.
Odds, come
Welcome
on
in. Welcome
odds,
in.
Get in here. And evens come in next. Yeah, the other tank's a little happy.
Let me take a look
Evens are
over
getting the
here.
next one. Thank you,
I got to make sure I got the right numbers at the bottom here. I got 3, 3, 7,
Man,
10,
I lose somebody.
11, 12, 13. Should have 13 of those bad boys up there. 5,
Oh,
10, right, 1, 2. Got 14 on here. What? Maybe I got different ones here. 3,
is it me or there's
7,
not as many rogues out
8,
these
9,
days?
10, 11, 12, 13. I got one too many.
They got their fun out of me with either class, and now people want to play theirs.
Oops.
Like rogues and warlocks. Thank you, Dancer. 21 months. Thank you for the wishes as well. All right, Torment, not for 20 seconds.
All right.
DPS is really good today, guys. Battle Res Mommy Bear, Mommy Beamer, Mommy. What is that name? Mommy Beamer? Or I'll do it. I don't know what I'm saying.
Let's get another one in here. This is an easy fold here. I got Bubkiss over here, so it's just an easy fold. We'll give an update here as well. We got 20 minutes left here. King 8 versus Pocket 6s. Why
Alright, everyone
are you
else
calling
who-
off here? You don't even have a diamond. Why are you calling
that
off?
sucks.
So
Sorry, Mom
crazy.
Gamer.
So crazy.
Forgive me.
1942 in this tournament. That's how many people are in
We
this
lost
one.
Muggle too.
398 and
Oh,
135.
and Golnata. Watch your feet, guys. Oh my god. how you lose
Where am
people
I
there.
in this
Luckily, our
one?
damage is really good today.
28.
Have we lost dancing?
No. We've lost. Dancing.
825. Oh shit, I guess I've missed one here.
Not
Wow,
that song.
I'm doing well, I guess. I'm like 439th of 616 in
And
this
no
one.
needs it.
That's
You
not
need
good.
to.
This one over here, I'm 28 of 110. And I've still got some time here. Another 5 levels to go here.
I don't want.
Okay, 5 levels. And this one here, more importantly, I'm first. First of 224.
Go ahead, make some coffee.
So I got
full bedtime.
another 9.5 minutes to
2
go.
days, 2
So
days after mine.
just
You're in the
don't
18th.
do anything too
Yeah,
crazy.
January birthdays. It's kind of shitty. It's a shitty time of the year, and it's right after Christmas, so no one ever has money, and it's cold outside.
What's this one?
Yeah, take if you want. You can take my spot. I honestly don't care.
Let's take a look here. No, that's the wrong one. Payouts? Yeah, there we go. Payouts. $200 bounty, 260 bounties, and 620 bounties. So we gotta
But we have
still
no
got about
money.
17 minutes. We're gonna have to take some
You're
gamble
stuck
here
in
and put some
Raiden,
pressure on these
or,
guys.
KDR.
Some of these smaller stacks, and even some of the bigger ones. If they're gonna call off, then they gotta have the goods.
I mean,
Because we're gonna need a bigger stack here going into the next
Do you
next
need some
push.
cheese with that wine? Yeah.
Excuse me.
Well, I remember because growing up, it was that my parents would be like, "Yeah, it was just Christmas. We'll get you this or that." It's like, damn it. My son's birthday is June 25th, so it's exactly 6 months after Christmas. It's kind of wild.
the perfect amount of time.
Exactly. Your ambulance is on the way. I'm gonna need one. Rain, don't make me. I found some new country songs I hadn't heard in a while. Some Brooks and Dunn. What's that? Oh, mate's here. His half birthday though? No, don't play Brooks and Dunn. My mind can't handle that. Alright, we lost at these, which means we have to reset the boss. So everyone get your asses back. Save a horse, ride a cowboy.
This could be a big. I'm gonna call this
Celebrate
2
the
off
summer.
here.
I read a story that a woman's grandchild found her B-day was in the winter months. She got the shaft, so she celebrated in July or something like that. I'm okay with it being in January. I'm used to it.
Well, it is your birthday.
The one thing I look forward to on my birthday actually is just kind of eating whatever I want. Which means it's burritos. Burritos are way better than tacos, in my opinion.
Just get out of the way here. Just get out of the way here.
That's right.
He raised a 3, and he called the 3, and then he let it. He c-bet it. We're gonna just do the same thing here. Let's see what we have. Are we gonna bet 25% of our stack on this?
Going silent now they threaten. Is that going non-verbal?
Ace queen, ace nine, so we gotta avoid the 3 out.
Unusual punishment.
Chop up this guy's money. Yeah, chop up this guy's money.
Stop.
Alright, so I get a buck 25, I guess.
That's really funny. I love that meme now. Going non-verbal.
This one is
we're gonna need to reset here.
a
The
big in
easiest
here.
class to
This
reset
is
here would be mage,
we have
so
a
I'm just gonna
lot of history
come over
here.
One of you mages can go ahead and do the ice bolt invis thing. That'd be great. I'm gonna stand over here because I don't trust it. All right, it was successful. We can go back. You forgot control.
2, I think.
Look at this gate. Is that a real gate right there? Let me just check that gate. Excellent gate. Yes, that's
Ace
the gate
king,
we need.
ace
Everyone
queen,
take
6,
that
7.
gate. It'll save you a lot of time. Take
Legends
that. There you go.
mouse.
Good gate.
Excellent. Let's
Good,
just keep it going here.
excellent gate. God
Let's
damn it, I've never
keep her
seen that
done.
gate.
Keep her on here. Poker
God
Meow.
damn
We've
it,
got
man.
lots of history with this guy. I'm still in the chip leader over here.
Hello, Liquid. Let
So
me show you
we-
our gate placement here. God damn, that's nice. All right, yeah, we'll go ahead. Let me make sure at least some healers are separated here. Hold on, we're not ready yet.
So I've raised this guy a couple of times throughout the day now, so we're just going to try and put some pressure on the guy.
Topher and Cinnafill here.
I'm going to call fold, I think.
Okay, all right.
Chip preservation is everything, right?
Lust on pole. And go ahead and rebuff everything. Looks like we need some Mark of the Wild. Everyone has a flash.
So this
for
is huge,
lockdown.
right? You see, you got
Remember,
the
I'll
one
remember
out. This
that
is why
lockdown.
he's has the marking that he has.
All right. That's what I'd like
He
to
doesn't
see. Okay.
have to,
Can't tell
he has
what
to
group
hit and I
I'm
don't.
in. UI fucked up.
Right?
Someone tell me. I think
which
yours
is fine,
does.
especially
I don't
on the
think it matters,
turn.
as long as healers go to the right
The
spot.
turn is
Oh, you're in group
critical
one? Yeah, you're in group one. You're odd.
because you
Never
just
mind, don't-
drop so much. He's played 8,000 tournaments and he's down $3,000, which is okay, right? I mean, I'm not going to shark scope the guy.
Hit him
but
with the L.
this
Where's
one?
Asmo? Is Asmo here today? Where's that? Asmo's usually around.
This is 150. Oh, I totally have the thing on the wrong one here. 0.5. And I'm out in, oops,
Oh, where's Gray too? Where the hell are they? Where is everybody?
109.
Saturday, you know, well, it's afternoon for you guys, I think. But.
Saturday fun day.
All right,
Yeah, I
what do we
think
have
so.
over
I
here?
actually enjoyed
These are the
those.
only two we have going on, so we're just gonna play these two till we're done, I think.
I have some new games too. My son showed me some funny ass games I'd like to play. There's one that it's called Contraband Police. All you do is stop people and check their. Have you seen this game? You stop. I thought it was hilarious. I was like, I kind of want to play that. That looks really fun to play. You just stop people and check them for contraband. Yeah, I still have a couple more things to do there. Oh, sorry, get in your thing here.
Sure.
After you get knocked, hey, you guys, after you get knocked, please do a light spread, because once the circles come out, that's how we usually lose people in this fight. Which
A lot of help for it.
which simulator? Yeah, kind of. It's actually hilarious. These people show up with like livestock or something, or like a car, and you're supposed to like check it.
For 20
It's kind of
bucks,
silly, but it looks funny.
contraband on farm, contraband bun. Is it 20 bucks for this thing? Might have to go check that out.
We're not soaking for another 15 seconds. I know the boss will probably be close to dead by then, but Fazix only needs. I know what he needs. Oh, I gotta show you a picture here. Hold on.
I flop an open ender here with overcards, so this is a good one.
Excellent work, guys. Good job. No neck, of course. Dude, that neck... Dude, that neck does not drop, man. Like, when was the last time we saw one of those necks, man?
Nice.
It does not drop.
Gonna have to rebuy one more time into this one, I think. Got 9 minutes left, so now the pressure's really on.
Please, man.
Like, really on. Because I only have 8.5 bigs. And I'm the big line.
I'll give you a refund.
So.
I only got 2 with me today. Give me the... Come here.
Alright, so let's get one more in here.
Uh-oh. Oh no, Orange got caught by my son. You hear that? He lost his voice. Oh no. Poor guy. See, when my son gets a hold of these things, oh my god, he's full of... Oh my god, he's full of junk.
This gate is way too long.
That's a good heart. That's a good card, right? Just no 8 of hearts, I guess.
Yeah, see what happens when my son gets here, he gets a hold of them all, and they all end up with, like, toys in their belly and water in them and stuff. Uh-oh, Battle Res Remming.
That's a good call there. All right, so we made it out of the rebuy period in this tournament, so that's good.
Yeah, I don't know
there's
what happens,
445
when my son gets a
people,
hold of them, they get
one
they're
buy-in, and I'm currently second out of 223 people. So that's actually no, it says I'm first. Not that it matters. First or the second out of it doesn't really matter. It's fine.
No chops. No chops. This is heroic.
I'm gonna have to call this off. Call wide for sure. What I don't see here, because I think they're still calculating here. Which is a bit surprising, is the payout. Just avoiding 3 outer. So we get another bounty here. Just to share.
Go ahead and drop a.
I'm in for 11. I'm in for 1 bullet here.
Ritual of something. Yeah, that one.
Right.
Yeah,
and I have. Oops. What was this one? Oh, I guess that's wrong. Sorry, I wrote down the wrong amount here before.
You got the priest.
Oh, because I chopped. Yeah, I chopped earlier on. So I've got.
I'm sorry, Sinafel.
On the top 20 people, because that's what the list is. How many players? I have the most bounty with 1087.
Thank you. Now let's get.
Adam in first place.
Let's rebuff everything once Sinafil's up. There you go. Rebuff it all. Get an AI, a battle shout.
Oh, you know what?
Flask on Rivera. Again, we're not going to lust till the second phase.
This is not a.
Also, make sure we're going to ignore the ads. Yeah, Chops, I'm sorry. All right,
I don't know what's going on with this thing. This tournament does not showing me what the payouts are. I'm a bit concerned of that. As well as, oops, 2,200 over here. Holy shit. 2202.
I'm probably gonna suck them in because I have my thing on. Sorry. Wait. Yeah, he taunted like a little early. Can someone go ahead and kill the brambles, guys? Kill the brambles.
I'm just looking at Faz's.
Heal up, please.
uh,
Healers. Heal it up. Where's all right? Everybody.
what am I trying to say? I'm trying to say I'm looking at his points. Axcatil still up in the background. King 6, 1 out of 190.
Sorry, I'm gonna get the ground a little muddy there.
Let's pull up the.
Yeah, do door channel.
I feel like I could probably use this more often if I actually made arms, but fucking plays arms.
The fuck? Why is this not showing up here?
I may play them on. I may try out arms again on Tuesday when the buffs come in.
I'll be right back. Just gonna take a
If I get my legendary next
runaway break. Oh, back. Get stretch.
Good job. Someone grab the hose and clear that space right below where they are.
also get the boost.
I think we're gonna phase.
So
it
this is
before
a
we
raise
do that.
under the gun,
Definitely
right? He
phase it
very
before
well could have aces or kings here. Yeah, there it is. So this is going to be an easy fold. But this is what I would expect it to be.
Because yeah, 35%.
But I mean, I don't feel bad about that.
I just want a little more room.
And I'm not going to call off
All
with
right, guys.
the
Remember, in this
suited,
phase, it's all about individual
suited cards there.
soaks.
just not worth it to do that. Especially because I was going to just fold. So this guy's now life support, right? I mean, I get it. He's still got some chips here, but got lots of chips and he doesn't have very much. So
And remember, the ads, I'd like you guys to try to CC them, root them, banish them, fear them. I don't care. Just try to CC them if you will. And then make sure you guys are in your individual soaks. Here's the individual soaks. Very important. Look
what's this
around,
one
make
over
sure
here?
you're in.
Okay. I'm just gonna get out of the way. I'm not gonna make it 10 minutes. I'm not gonna lie.
Good job. Yeah, make sure you CC these as best you can.
Ace Queen, Pocket Eights, Ice 8. So that's good. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4 outs he's trying to avoid, and he cannot. It's 2. It's 5. He's trying
Good
to
job
avoid
on the
5
CCs
outs.
there. Oh, sorry.
My bad. He does not avoid the 5 outer. It's too funny. Jack 7. That's a wonderful hand. I get
got
it.
a couple killed there. I'm sorry. Well, we did it anyway. Good job. Apparently, I stalk you. Thank you, Acer.
What is this?
Interesting loot. Kind of wish I was on my monk for that, for one of those main or one of those weapons, but that's okay.
We'll let these two guys
That was
have
a
the
pretty
pissing
good
contest
game.
here.
That was a better gate than what I've seen earlier.
No, way too long. This is short gate game.
Short gate game. Oh boy.
Queen 5 Ace. Right? This is why you can't let this guy in here.
Where are we? Oh yeah, we're going to council now.
I'll be right back.
See a better gate. Go near the repair guy.
Right back.
Did I not loot this? What the hell did I miss off here? Oh. It's a pretty... I mean, that is a useless gate. I mean, it's not going forward at all. It's side to side. I think I'm just gonna walk through and keep going forward, by the way, as I pull here. He's blowing his horn. I'm only gonna stop to try to get threat. What? Whoever got that keeper way in the back, you need to book it. Who got that keeper?
All right.
So,
Okay, so we are out of the rebuy period in this other one as
we got
well.
people late to the party in the back.
2344 is what it is.
I almost literally
And I'm 423 of 607. What is the money here? 420 is the money, so we got to lose like 180 people.
Oh, he's tranking.
Also, cheers, big ears. Looking for gold on that chip leading tournament. Which one is that? Champagne, are you in this tournament?
Good work.
Well, I guess you can just look it up,
We
right?
didn't wipe.
That's the great thing about it.
Faz, someone me next to boss doing bridge RP.
Oh, you were in that one. Okay, you're not in this one anymore. I don't know which one. Oh, look at what I would have
Oh,
done
you
there.
have.
I don't know which
Oh, you
one
have
I
this.
would have been in with you.
Oh, so if you
chip
have to
leading.
skip, you can just start that
Did I
early.
back it up here? Gross tilts. Someone did a 4-minute stream.
Ah,
Someone did a
interesting.
4-minute
Makes sense.
stream recently. Yeah, I've done that.
Do I need anything? No, I eventually probably want
what's
a
his
healer
name?
can.
Very active,
eventually.
keeping up on a big. Got your first cash in 4 days. Tell me about your first cash,
The
by
only
the way.
thing I'm
again.
worried about is obviously
That's
Smolderon
huge.
with a big group, but I think I have it down so I can call
This
out,
one, I don't know where the
cooldowns.
payout thing
I
is.
think it's
It doesn't
smarter to use
show
healing
what the
cooldowns,
PK, like what the tournament is.
to rip off the shields fast.
Grand Prix Winter 8 max total
That
PKO,
makes sense.
1K guaranteed. So I mean, you would expect first prize to be somewhere like $150. You should get 150 for
and then we
all the
hopefully
goodies.
we
I mean, I
survive
don't
the
know what's going
tornadoes
on with
some
that.
healing cooldowns.
Just so you don't have to spend any.
At least the first
Channel
the
points.
First two
Cheers,
are
big
important
ears.
to survive. We can survive the first 4. We pretty much have it in the bag.
You know what sound that is?
You get
It's the sound of the
95%
weekend.
people to survive the first 4. You pretty much have it.
I have two more. So
Alright, odds first,
I have to do
even
40
second. I
push-ups,
should be able to
40
call it
sit-ups,
out. Make sure to
and
reflash.
80 leg crunches. I'm going to try and get those
we
80
reset.
done
We did last
in
somewhere.
5 minutes from now.
Can a mage do the reset?
So then I don't have to do any more today. Mrs. Frostmage will be home in a
Thank
couple
you,
of hours,
guys.
so I need to get a couple. Well, just one knockout, really. When is that occurring? And it starts at this. The mystery bounty kicks in at the start of level 17. We are in
pretty typical.
3.5 minutes away from the start of
That whole time we
that.
only got to 60%.
I've got 12 bigs, so right. I mean, it can be jam here, and we may have to do that a bunch of times, but you got to make sure you at least have some sort of hand that you can call with, that you can push back with. You don't want to do.
All right, so we're gonna lust
Just
on
shit,
pull here.
right?
I'm gonna pull 10. Looks like everyone's here. Lust on pull. Remember, odds are getting in first, even second. So look at your groups real quick.
Pocket ace, ace
if the
king.
tank
This
can hear
guy's
me, we're
just
gonna taunt
luck
off
sucking
Oak.
here, like
If the
no
tank
one's
can hear me,
business.
we're gonna taunt off. Okay. Just taunt off the charge. You can take 2 frontals. All right, whatever.
I'm gonna turn
odds?
Faz down here, just so I can hear a little bit better. We gotta start putting some huge pressure on these guys. Play some hands. Excuse me.
Evens.
Oh, looking for gold on that chip leading turn. Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking for some sun run here for sure. I call off? No, I'm not calling that off. Would have hit a pair though.
Break on the boss.
I still can't call off even on this.
Unduck the boss.
Your turning, not mine. Yeah. Over here, I mean, let's call this one off for sure now. Ace 9, ace 9. No club, chop it up.
is going to be odds coming in this charge.
So I don't think this guy has aces, kings, queens. But I think his hand is good enough to
Evens will be next. It's going to be
beat mine. Obviously, I have 7 deuce, but I mean, outside of that, I'm in position. I can have all sorts of hands, which I get while he's pushing back there. But he has to have a decent hand here to do that, right? He can't just jam with any two. We're about 1 minute away from the rebuy on this one.
This is going to be odds in the
I'm not going to put too much on this. We'll play after the flop on this. Right? Again, same thing. He should never have aces, kings, queens here. But he might have a queen, and that's absolutely in line. He could also have a heart. Right? So I'll just get out of the way. Anti-Killer's 50 free roll had a field of 1082, and I came in 87. Nice job. Nice job. Get this table up. 1 second. I'll finish that off. It was this one, I think. And it came in 82nd. Okay, well, that's fine. But the losing streak is over, and that's all that matters. Absolutely. I 100% agree with that. Right? Victories are victories. You got to take them wherever you can, wherever you can get them. I'm going to be out of this one right now. Yeah, right now. No bounty, though, so that's okay. Snap called it off. I love it. Love it. 23:44, and I finished 4:53. Oh, that's no good.
I can't get it off of me because I put on AMS. There we go.
One level 19 and tickets. I don't even know what 19 gold coins. I don't even know what that is for. It's on 888.
I know he keeps taunting it between them. I don't know why. I'll put some
So this is the only hand I have.
more love. I think this is odds, by the way. And then
What was yesterday? I won 50 cents in a bounty yesterday. Or no, I cashed. That's what it was. It was the Discord. It was the 888 Poker TV Discord free roll. 1,960 people, and I finished in 208 for 50 cents. What was the day before? The micro rollers. That was the same one I just busted out a moment ago. 2,203 people. 2,203. I finished 101 for 574. That was it. On the 17th, I didn't finish money at all. I didn't win anything. And then I had a solid day on the 16th. In for 2250, out for 39.74. So it was good. This is going to be our last tournament of the day, I think.
can you res?
What did I say I was in here for? And then our thingy down here. 13 tournaments, I think.
We're gonna need a healer. All right,
21 tournament losing streak, but free rolls are crazy fast blinds. Yeah, they're hypers, right? Yeah, so you gotta chunk your shit in there fairly quickly and fairly often. Yeah.
No, we
This table here, the guy that was to my left before I left, he is in first place right now, and I am in 5th.
he was our,
So we're just gonna keep going here, and that is break time.
yeah, Can, come on in. I just forgot you were out there. Yeah, come on in. Can you bring your healer?
Let me take a quick
I
look.
think you have your evoker healer, right?
It doesn't say what the rebuy is, or like what the payout is. I think I'm actually going to shut down this client and start again. I'll be back in it's break time anyway, so about back in 4 minutes. Go do your push-ups, sit-ups, jumping jacks, exercises, take a quick walk around, get another glass of water, get another beer or a beer if you need. I'm going to restart this client. I'll be back in just a couple minutes. Right back. 4 minutes. All right, back at it. Ooh, nice. So Tuesdays are good for you then. Have you compared the last 4 Tuesdays? I have not. I guess I could look it up that way, but I don't subscribe to the thought process of that. I mean, excuse me. I mean, as you know, right? 21 tournaments. As you know, one day is not more lucky than the next day, right? There's a lot more people at different times of the day. There's a lot more Europeans, like later at night. So we live in Calgary, Canada, and so Monday to Friday, you should not be expecting there to be a lot of Canadians on poker sites. Gonna jam here? I guess if he jams, let's get out of the way. 9-10, I guess, and he's just all that's reasonable. Either way, I'm not paying it off. So there shouldn't be like a lot of people, like a lot of Canadians on these websites, Monday to Friday, 6 o'clock until 4 o'clock, right? 6 a.m. until 4 p.m., somewhere in that range, because most Canadians work those hours. Not that all Canadians do that, but most Canadians do that. I don't subscribe to bars being, oh, that's a good fold. Oh, that's a good fold. Hey, that's why we don't play those shitty hands. Would have to double this guy up. He'd get more chips. We don't want to do that. Excuse me. I used to work the overnight shift at the casino. I would start at 2 o'clock in the morning and work until 10 a.m. in the morning. Now, it's not too often that we had to do that, but when we did, there was usually 3 of us that worked the overnight shift, and we would go from 10 o'clock in the morning, come down to the pub just down at the bottom of the hill from Deerfoot, and we would go in and say, yep, we'll have a round of beers, please. And so they're just opening up. They're just getting set up and readied and all the rest of that stuff. They just kind of looked at us like, you guys want some beers? I said, yeah. All right, no problem. And they served us because that's what time you're allowed to drink in Alberta is 10 a.m. That's when the pubs open and whatnot.
Good job, guys. Now this phase,
and nothing to it, right? Didn't think anything of it. A couple of years ago, I went to see my doctor. These two things are related, by the way. I went to see my doctor for a physical, and my doctor asked me, like, how many drinks a day do you have? What time do you start? So what time do you start drinking? I don't know, 8, 9 o'clock in the morning. She just kind of looked at me and said, is that usual? Message you a short, long story in Discord. Excellent, thank you, Debear. I will go check that out. Just give me a couple minutes here. I won't read it out loud. That's not. That's a conversation you and I are having. So I'll share, read it, and then just give a comment to you.
10 seconds.
And so with my doctor, she said, "Is that a concern?" I said, "No, it's not a concern for me." Right? Lots of people freak out. There was someone else, a Twitch person. I said I do the same thing. I started drinking 6, 7, 8 in the morning, depending. And they said, "Yeah, you're an alcoholic. You need to go see someone."
Yeah, you do.
And this person was a nurse that said that to me.
Yeah, it gives you that.
My doctor at least said, "Is that a problem?" I said, "No. I worked the overnight shift for the last 6 months. I start at 10 o'clock at night and work until 6 in the morning. Kind of shuffled a little bit, so I was working starting at midnight until 8 or 10 a.m., 2 a.m. until 10 a.m. So I would start drinking when I was done, right? And I said, no, that's not a concern for me. It's not a problem. You would never question someone that has a beer at 4 or 4:30 in the afternoon after their workday, after they work 8 hours. And I've been on that shift for 6 months now. So that is my regular shift. Right? And she just looked at me and said, yeah, okay, that's reasonable. Right? I think the same thing. I'm fairly sure after World War II, or when World War II kicked in, shift work became a thing. Prior to that, shift work wasn't a thing. And it was women specifically that were working in the factories, right? I mean, I get it, I understand, I'm with it, I get it. And the rules against that, basically the rules that we embrace now, are religious beliefs. So you can't drink here, and you can't do this, and you can't do that. They chat all that stuff up, right? The only reason why you can't drink 24 hours a day in this province is because of religious beliefs. And now we've kind of pushed that out to the side. Because of shift work, people should be able to drink whenever they want. And it should be the capitalistic market. If pubs want to be open 24 hours a day, that should be their choice, not because religious beliefs indicate that. Right? Now, don't get me wrong, the pubs will not be open that late because most people are not out that time. But if they want to be open, they should be open. It's concerning for me, like same thing, working 2 o'clock or 10 o'clock at night till 6 a.m. in the morning. I've done my 8-hour shift or whatever it is, thereabouts. Now you want to have a steak sandwich. You want to have baked potato. You want to have those sort of things. I go to McDonald's. I can't get a Big Mac. That's between 6 or 5 and 11. Can't get a Big Mac. You have to have steak sandwich, or you have to have an egg McMuffin or breakfast food. Why? Because most people don't do that, right? Most people work 9 to 5, and that's a business decision. But they should still be able to serve that, right? McDonald's should say, yeah, do some of it, but you don't have to make the whole day's worth of Big Mac patties or whatnot, right? You hear what I'm saying? Same. So.
470.
All right, let me go check that out there.
Yeah, we do normal skips sometimes.
Okay. Yeah, I see that. Thing is, I already know where this is going.
Yeah,
I took
not all the time, but I do. Not a full ceremony.
the Bear Fan. I'm just reading it through. I'm with you right here. I'm with you. I understand. I get it. You sent a message out in a different Discord, and I just kind of read between the lines of what was happening there. I'm like, I think that's exactly what's happening. I'm only in the second line.
It's a good idea. This sucks.
Yeah. That's good. No, and I don't think it's a rant at all. No, not at all. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
No, you're absolutely.
So I've got like my tunes again. I'm admittedly, I played this game before the game was called World of Warcraft. It was just called Warcraft. I played 1, 2. I think 1, 2, 3, and then there was one right after 3 that I didn't play. So I didn't play World of Warcraft. It was out when I was going to university, and that I don't want to tell you how old I am. Back in the day, we had desktops, and there was like banks of computers. Those aren't there anymore, obviously, because everyone has a laptop. I mean, this thing here, the tablet from Mrs. Frostmage, this is more powerful than her laptop. She would have a laptop, and she would just have a beers, whatever, knock it over, sit on the rest of the sofa. She would knock it over, and it would fall off onto the power source and jam the shit out of it. Yeah, so I played the game for a long time. I didn't want to do that anymore, so I've jumped into a couple different groups. And in those groups, you run with them. They want you to help out with heroic, and there's nothing wrong with that. But they offer a job that's different than the job that they want. They actually want to run into mythic, but they offer you heroic, and then they push you. Right? I did not like the way I was being treated, and I thought it was shit, and so I got the fuck out of Dodge. I didn't like it at all. 375, that's huge. Didn't see that one coming. Wowzers. 13 is 14, 1452. 1462. And I've been in two raids like that. Right, as I was learning how to work my mage a little bit better, I was with a guild. I got called into the office. Raid leader asked me to sit down, and we talked about. And I said, I get it. I understand. This is what I'm doing to try and get better. I'm looking at these different websites. I'm watching some YouTubes. I'm doing these things here. He says, well, go talk to someone. I said, I don't have anyone to talk to. I don't know who to talk to. He says, talk to this person that's in our guild. No problem. So, I mean, I messaged that person. We started having a conversation. It was on an open channel on Discord. He comes in and listens, and we go to the practice dummy. I say, this is my rotation. This is what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing. Shared my screen. We're looking at each other. She says, yes, make a minor change. Do this instead of that. No problem. So I do that, and almost immediately my damage just short of doubles. Like just talking to her for 15 minutes. But now when the next raid comes on, they say, no, we're going to sit you for now. And that just happened a couple more times. And so I didn't even get the opportunity. He's heard the conversation. He saw that I was getting better. Heard what was happening here. She said, yes, that's huge. You almost doubled your damage in 5 minutes because my rotation was incorrect. But I was never given the opportunity to run with these guys ever again. And that's okay, right? So, I mean, I continued going on. I didn't know what AOTC was. I didn't know what KSM was. I just kind of played the game and did the shit that I did. I've just been fortunate and lucky to connect with the right people to do those things. So I actually get on the expansion they were on. When I'm out, I said, how are you guys doing with that? How many pulls did you guys have? So you've got 65 pulls on whatever boss they were on. I said, and I didn't want to share because I don't want them to feel bad. I don't want to be a dick, right? I just said it took me 2. I was with the group that took 2 pulls to kill the boss. Like, that's huge, right? At least one expansion goes by, Dragonflight and well, we're in Dragonflight right now, and Shadowlands.
Do not let these orbs get to the boss. Please do not let these orbs get to the boss. Focus.
You know, they just finished. They just got AOTC this past week, like Tuesday or Wednesday of this week they got AOTC, and I got mine about 2 months ago. Maybe 6 weeks ago. Now I have about five kills of heroic Farok, right? So it's not that I don't know what I'm doing. I do. And it's just who you're with, right? And you want to feel included. At the end of the day, you want to feel included. You want to feel valued. You want to feel like you contribute to the team. And if the actions of your guild, of the people that you run with, they don't make you feel included, make you feel valued, you don't want to participate in that. And I totally get it.
You just gotta give them plenty of room.
Mrs. Frostmage and I, we go out for dinner with Mrs. Frostmage anyway, not always me, but Mrs. Frostmage always goes out for dinner with the neighbor lady every Monday. I would argue, put dollars to donuts on it, I put some money on this, that in the last 52 weeks, they went out 48 Mondays. And I'm assuming that one of those days that I've missed is because it was a holiday. Holiday being Christmas or she's with her kids and grandchildren and things like that. And Mrs. Frostmage is out of town and right, all these other things. So I'm giving 48 weeks of the last 52. We went out for steak sandwiches. This past week, we usually go at like 5 o'clock, right? 5:30, something like that. I usually send messages over there. Oh, what is happening here?